Hello, Radiant Soul Lights. Always great to connect with all of you. Thank you so much for those of you that have subscribed to my channel, as well as contributed to the channel with your love, your light, your wisdom, your amazing comments, and letting me know how you're doing on the soul path. And some of you have contributed also through donations also. And just contributing your energy just by being you. I so appreciate it. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Glad you found me. I hope you receive some insight, awareness, and guidance for your path. We're going to be looking at the energies of November, and I wanted to pick a card with you energetically. There will be timestamp. The timestamp will be in the description box so below. So if you want to skip to that, you sure can. No worries, no problem on that. So November brings a lot of opening energy, but a lot of choppy energy. There's energetically, and even with the retrogrades going to direct Mercury and Mars, there's this energy of opening, but also closing or closing down, or starting and stopping. So you want to be very aware of the potential of what is in your life right now. What is actually in your life? What is actually the opening? Forging ahead, maybe. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to tune in and see what are the soul messages. What are the messages that your soul has for you at this time for November to make it the most soul connecting, soul experiencing, soul expressing, soul connecting love and loving time for you. So I say that because everyone has a bit of different goals and focus. So I'm just opening to the messages. We're going to do 3 stacks, 3 soul stories. And the cards have been pre-shuffled, but we're going to shuffle again. And just be aware of what you're feeling right now. If you're doing this with me, if you're jumping ahead to the timestamp, that's fine. And so we're going to take 3 from each. I haven't done this in a while. I like using different decks, different cards, decks, oracle cards, tarot, astro dice. Because the shuffling, the laying out the cards, the layout is also a way of meditating. It's a way of aligning your energy. So we're aligning our energy. I'm aligning my intention to the reading, to being the best open channel that I can be. Okay, well, I saw on the bottom there. So there is something about decisions. Oh, I'm getting the Hierophant. All my previous readings, the last few readings, there's been an energy of the Hierophant. So I feel like many of you are connecting with your higher self more. Some of you, you're getting out of conformity, out of limitation, lack and limitation, or you're getting out of conforming to past ideals of you into new ideals. That's why, because you have the Ace of Air here, Ace of Swords. So expect for November, we may come back to that, expect for November for many of you, a lot of clarity. For some of you, let's put this over here. For some of you, decisions, decisive action, communication, clearing the air. Some of you, there's a lot with speaking and teaching, okay, coming in. Are you getting a vibe of which deck is speaking to you, which stack, pile? And you know, those of you that have been traveling with me for a while, I call them soul stories. It kind of just evolved because I'm seeing, well, this is really the way this person's soul is unfolding. This is their story, their storyline. And of course, we can change it. These are interactive readings. They're pick a card. You know, it's not going to be always, sometimes they are exact to you, obviously, but if it's not, take what resonates and leave the rest. I like to go back, even to other readings to see, how did something unfold or manifest? Sometimes it's just a word, right? It's just a word or phrase that you get that you go, oh, that's what I needed to hear. Or now that gave me clarity. That gave me insight and understanding. And then we're going to pick one from here. Okay. So it's very interesting. I'm getting with some a very calm, completing energy. And with others, I'm getting this energy of movement. We'll see which pile, which stack it is. Okay. All right. I'll do 3 there too. 3 of the tarot. And those of you that are staying with in building this with your energy, I so appreciate it. All right, let's see what is unfolding. I feel the energy building. So many of you may want to look at what are you learning? What are you sharing in your life right now? What are you learning? And is there something that you need to share with others, or is there a way that you're helping others? Some of you quite literally could be making a decision on marriage, on getting married, or going to a higher level commitment. Some of you, this is about going back to school. I'm seeing so November brings a lot of decisions and clarity. But we'll see what your soul has to say, okay? We'll see what the soul has to say for you. What are your soul messages for you at this time? So this is soul story number 1, soul story number 2, and soul story number 3. Again, stack number 1, which is soul story number 1, stack number 2, which is soul story number 2, and stack number 3, soul story number 3. Could be one of these for you, 2, or all of them. And that's why I'm going to leave them out. I hadn't done this in a while. Then I saw some old videos and I'm like, you know what? I really like doing that. I want to see what is the energetic play. Because sometimes when people come to pick a card, sometimes it's just one stack, one soul story, but sometimes it's a blending. So let's start with soul story number 1. So I'm going to just turn over all the cards, the tarot. We've got the Wheel of Mars, which is the Tower. This over here. And we've got the Knight of Swords, which I get this as bridging. So right away I'm getting there's change. 9 of Wands. Sound. Remember I said with now it's interesting because the Hierophant I pulled at the beginning of the reading when I'm connecting with you, and as I started to do the, which is ruled by Taurus, has to do with the throat chakra. So for many of you, there could be issues with your throat chakra, or you're learning to use your throat chakra more. Maybe you're singing, chanting would be great, vocalizing, expressing your love. And just as I said that, love, do what you love. So toning, singing, speaking your truth, living your truth. I feel like many of you are going to be much more vocal. Oh, now Lovers. Woo, November. Uh-oh, I'm getting something here. Okay. For some of you, November does bring an energy of a relationship. Witness. Okay, let's see what's coming up. So you've got the Hermit. Oh, the Two of Water. Okay, but you've got the Hermit. Wow, okay, the Hermit, the Two of Water or Two of Cups, the Page of Earth, which something is new, something is beginning, 9 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. Okay, so this is telling me overcoming some hardship. Honestly, soul story number 1, for many of you, I feel that you have a new relationship that's beginning. Tower moment. It could be someone from the past, but I'm not really feeling that so much. I feel like there's something new that is impassioning you. Now, some of you, this could be something that you're doing work-wise. Could be a collaborative relationship. Could be your creativity. But whatever it is, it's just at the beginning. The page of Earth here, the page of discs, calls us to new life, calls us to something that's emerging. Something that we've been working on for a while is now beginning to bear fruit. You're seeing the fruits of your labor. You're seeing what it is that you've been wanting to draw in or manifest, come into manifested form. Now, I am hearing very strongly a soul story here of someone on their own, could be a Virgo, all signs are represented here, although there is a lot of earth, fire also, also air with that Lover's card, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the fire. So in Plutonian energy. So I feel like there could be some of you that have been just working on your own, working, healing, working on your career, working on your own life, just very focused on yourself right now, maybe a bit in isolation or maybe on your own. And I feel out of the blue, this person comes in, this relationship. It's very new, and or you're preparing for that. It's very soon. If not November, I'm kind of feeling it in November. You've got the Lovers, which is also intuitive decisions, but with that Two of Water, this to me is speaking of, and you've got also love, and I feel like love is blossoming. You've got the Page of Earth, and the Soul Seeker, you've got the Soul Destiny cards, you've got love. So love is part of your destiny. Do what you love and they will be there. That's what I'm hearing from your soul, through your higher self. Do what you love and they will be there. Some of you may be waiting for someone to come back, some kind of reconciliation. I don't feel that strongly. I feel that if someone does come back, it may be just to clear things up, or you may meet someone and then this person comes back, this other old relationship, or some of you may be in that middle zone. You're still kind of dating, or maybe you're friends, or maybe you live together and you're not quite moved out, or you're separated but not divorced. There's an in-between energy here. And here's what I'm getting with the soul. I feel like this is you, but this is also the universe. These sound waves, this sonar, you've been putting out this signal of what it is that you want. It's coming back to you. This is the universe echoing your dreams, your desires, your goals back to you. Soul story number 1. So something is being echoed back to you. It could be in feeling. Maybe someone declares how much they love you or care for you, or you've declared that and now it's coming back to you. Or something you're putting out into the world. It could even be YouTube, social media, or business. You're putting something out there, or your art, your music, your idea, something you're putting out there. It's coming back to you. I feel that for many of you. But I got to be honest, a very strong focus for many of you is this new love relationship coming in. With the Two of Water there, the Two of Cups, and the Love card, and the Lovers, this is a higher vibrational love relationship. It's a love relationship, like we would say in Spanish, simpático. It's very en contento. It's very content, peaceful. There's a lot of synergy. You get along really, really well. You have similar ideas. I mean, look at that card. Now, for some of you, this is your inner masculine, inner feminine rebalanced, and you're showing up differently in your life for your plans, your projects, your career, what you're putting out there. So if you're, again, if this isn't about a relationship, or you're happily in a relationship, it could be the relationship goes to a next level, or you end up creating or starting something new with this person, maybe a new business. There is definitely new growth and a new pathway here. You're being asked to be the witness. And with this 6410, this is telling me that you're going in a new direction, soul story number 1. There's a new pathway. Perhaps it's with this new person. That's what you'll have to decide and discern by using your own inner wisdom, that Hierophant card, right? This is the tone of everyone's reading, is the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords. So you're really going to be looking this month as to what really resonates for me, what really fits for me on my path right now. What kind of relationship do I want? What kind of job? What kind of career? What is health to me? What is wellness? What kind of lifestyle do I want? Where do I want to live? How do I want to live? Is it a tiny home? Is it a prairie? Is it a ranch style? Is it in the, in a tent? Is it in a high rise? Do I want to live on a boat? You're going to be asking a lot of these questions. This is a time to question, to witness your life, witness other people's lives, and observe. Be in the detached observer. Meditate, journal, contemplate. I do feel that you're preparing for, in the winter months, to make some major decisions. Some of you will be making these decisions in November. Maybe you're moving, or you decided to move, or how you're going to move has become clear. You're overcoming misunderstanding. For many of you, you've learned from past lessons. You're less restricted. You're not conforming to the mainstream ideal of what success is or what a relationship is. Some of you, this could be a long distance relationship, or it could start out that way, is what I'm hearing. So you are going in a new direction, a new pathway, Spirit is saying. Your soul wants you to know that you have the strength for these changes. I do feel for some of you, the will of Mars, this tower, it happens rather quickly. Someone new coming in or someone from the past, you're not expecting it. It's really out of the blue. There's a sudden event. It could be a bit with this Knight of Swords. It could be very jarring, but it does push you into a new direction. You're going to have to decide. So there's decisions. Some of you, it's with the Lovers there. Some of you, it's intuitive decisions. With the Six of Swords, I feel many of you could actually be traveling in November, maybe friends or family, or on your own. Car, but I'm also getting airplane, even it's funny, boat, because there's a boat there, but it could be in air. And whatever this, your soul is wanting to know that whatever is upsetting you right now, or the anxiety that seems to come up about this decision, is that it's because you're trying to make it with your mind, your rational mind, your surface mind, the beta level of consciousness. This decision can only be done by your intuition, by your gut knowing, by how you feel, what you feel, and how you feel about the person, about the situation, the relationship, the circumstance, whatever it is. And you have the strength to move forward, is what I'm hearing. So there is some level of moving forward, and for some of you, it is with a new person. It is with somebody, a relationship, the moving forward. Some of you, I feel that there is a move, or you're planning on moving, and you're going to know more in November, realistically, when you can move and how this move is going to take place. Okay, pull one more card. Wow, fascinating. Some of you, I definitely feel there's a relationship, and be very aware of sound this month. Music, toning, chanting, mantra meditation, vocalizing, but also vibration. Trust the vibes, they don't lie, right? Be very aware of vibrational frequency. Be very aware of what you speak, what you think, and what you speak, because the universe is listening. The universe is listening. Okay, some of you, it's definitely a relationship. I can't make this stuff up. The eternal union, new love is forming. So it's on the etheric plane. So either you're going to get a sign, a symbol, some kind of message that this person is really close. I feel them here etherically. I mean, I really feel them in the reading. They are right here with you. So a new love relationship that is based on, it's soulmate. It's a very create mate, high frequency relationship, very connected, Very beautiful. The beginning is just happening. So for soul story number one, the predominant energy that I'm getting for you is this eternal union, this new relationship that's coming in. Wow, very powerful. I mean, both of these energies are so powerful. So if that's what you've been wanting, the timing is here. It's love of the most highest level, expanded level. It's beautiful. Some of you may be singing. There might be artistic. You're very artistic, creative group here, soul group here. Well, the Soul Insights mantra for you, your affirmation, what I'm hearing for you is trust. I am trusting that my dreams, goals, and desires are manifesting for me in my divine timing. I am now drawing in that divine relationship. That's it. I am now drawing in that divine relationship, or for some of you, divine counterpart. So it's now, it's etherically, it's forming, it's so close. It's either this month or whenever you're watching this video, it's very, very close. That's the main message for you, soul story number one, is this new relationship that is coming in for you, as well as for many of you, what else that you're wanting to draw in or manifest. The timing is here. But it comes rather quickly. It comes as a surprise. It might be kind of abrupt. You're not going to expect it. This is unforeseen, an unforeseen manifestation, but it's here etherically. All right, if you're going to stay with me for the next two readings, great. If not, I'll see you in the next reading. Peace and light. Beautiful energies. So I'm going to move this over here, and we're going to look at soul story number two, or soul stack number two. I'll take them all here. Okay, Queen of Wands. And we'll see if there's any similarities. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Wow, I'm getting a lot with abundant, and 7 of Wands, courage. So I'm getting to lay out this way. I'm getting a different lay, and the spiral, the life continues. You're on a continuum. So something is changing in your life, soul story number two. Your soul message is that you're on this continuum, but you're rising to a higher level, a higher vibrational frequency. You're up-leveling is what I'm hearing. Your soul wants you to know that you're up-leveling. And look at this funnel. It's the Queen of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. But balanced. In this deck, I love it because the Queen of Wands, it has to do with a lot of energy, creativity, but also nurturing, compassion, confidence, moving forward. But this is telling me that you've gone through a lot and you know now how to balance your energy. When to rest, when to be active, when to speak, when to not, when to create. You know, there's this fullness about you. And the 10 of Cups, to me, this could be about a relationship, drawing that 10 of Cups in, drawing that happy home life, family, abundance in all forms, not just monetary, but emotional. But something you're creating or co-creating, many of you, it could be something entrepreneurial, is about to manifest or has been manifesting. Okay? And then you've got the 7 of Wands. So this is about courage, which comes to the Latin word kuros, heart, following your heart. So I feel like, wow, this is like whatever you're drawing in or manifesting, you are very firm, you're very determined. This is it. This is my path. This is the way I'm going. You are forging ahead. Okay, let's see. You are forging ahead. Yeah, look at that. Wheel of Fortune. And look at that, the spiral. Look at the synchronicity. I'm being guided by your soul as to how they want the layout done. Because the layout is just as important for the interpretation of the reading as just doing the reading. If you're using cards, if you're just channeling, trans-channeling, but really the way you even, it's like the language is coming through the cards, the message is coming through the layout of the cards. So look at how similar this is. Look at how powerful. I want to go boom like that with you. Boom, it's changed. Boom. It's like I don't know if you've ever seen fireworks, so the wheel that goes, I don't know what it's called, they light it and it goes like that. Or the boom emoji. Something is booming in your life or about to. There is, I feel financial abundance. I feel there's an increase financially. Now I'm putting this as soul messages, and I'm going to put November, but I really want to leave this reading open anytime that people want to come to this, because for some people it could be a different timing. There could be a different timing. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. You've got the 3 of Swords here. This is past. 6 of Earth. So again, remember I said you've been through a lot with that Queen of Wands. There's been something you went through in your past, because I'm looking this as the past. The left side is the past, my right side. The right side is the future. The spiral, you went through a lot. And look at this. This is really, it's sacred geometry, the fractal, right? 50, moving on. Good fortune, creativity, self-expression, could be romance. That 5-0 is a new pathway. So what you're not just leaving behind the energy of the being hurt or harmed, or having things not work out, or grieving. You've been in a grieving cycle. There's been loss. There's been loss of loved ones, loss perhaps job, career, money. There's been changes in your state of affairs, okay? But now you're building back up. You've got this 6 of Earth. And I find this very interesting because soul story number 1 got sound, which also has to do with wavelength and vibration, right? Vibration. Sound is vibration and wavelength. But on the 6 of Earth, there's these antlers here that you see with the, it's a deer, right? And I look at these little discs, again, there's the Wheel of Fortune. I really feel soul story number 2, you have to really listen or feel things out. Adjust your sonar, okay? That's what the antenna is listening, getting the input, the insight, the messages like you are now from spirit, from your soul. This is saying that out of this hurt or this wounding, you've gotten some wings to fly, to extend, to expand in your life. The key to your success, the key to your abundance, the key to your happiness, your happy home life is vibration, is feeling it out. If something doesn't feel right, or something does feel right or seems to fit, you're being guided by spirit in how to move forward, okay? You're being guided by spirit as to the best way for you to move forward. Okay, so don't go now. Wow, you got 10 of Pentacles. So you're definitely drawing in abundance. So I honestly want to say I feel for you, because I've gone through a lot of grief and loss in my life. I understand. I know it's been really difficult for you, but you're getting it all. I like to say the whole enchilada. You're getting the whole enchilada. You're getting the package. You've got 3 10s here. You've got the 10 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 10 of Pentacles. So there is financial abundance coming in for you also. Community, home, family, a relationship coming in. Or if you're already in a relationship, things are going to a next level. You're up-leveling, updating is what I'm hearing. And look at this, Knight of Wands. So this is movement. This is new pathways coming in. This is things clearing up, things getting better. You updating, up-leveling in relationships, drawing in better relationships, better friendships, existing friendships or family members. If there's been issues, that gets cleared up. And then it moves to justice. And that tells me that, Libra here, that it's meant to be. For some of you, there could be a financial settlement of some sort, a payout, insurance. If you work for someone, there could be a bonus. I feel like raise in pay, increase monetarily, soul story number 2, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. And of course, 10, 20, 30, that's 30 distills or breaks down to a 3, which goes also to the Empress of fertility, abundance, and creativity. So what's going to help you get over this 3 of Swords energy is, even though she's not here, is the divine feminine of creativity, opening to receive. And so you do have a lot of abundance coming in. But this is also abundance for many of you. It could be worked for. It could be income that you've worked for. Some of you, it's above and beyond that. It could be a gift. It could be an inheritance. It could be, again, some kind of insurance payout or insurance settlement or claim settlement, whatever they're called. Some kind of help. For some of you, I feel it's the money to buy a house or a new house, or you're redecorating or refurbishing a house, renovating a house. There's a lot to do with home, house, money, and redoing or refurbishing. Wow, purity. So just stay true to you. Spirit is saying, just stay true to you. Your soul is pure. Your soul, I feel soul story number 2, you're connecting to the purity of your soul. You're connecting to the undiluted spiritual essence of you. Oh my gosh, personal power. Look at this. You've got the wolf here, and then you've got the tiger. So for some of you, you may want to look at tiger medicine, wolf. So it's personal power, leadership. Maybe some of you are extending out more in the world, writing, I don't know, something that you're doing, whether with your family and friends, or at school, or in a career or corporation. Somehow you're getting this leadership position because you are staying true to you. People are recognizing you as having wisdom, as being a leader, as having integrity, as being true to you. They know that when they come to you, you're going to give them their truth. Okay? If you have been thinking about moving in a leadership position, now is the time to do this. Soul story number 2. Now is the time. Your soul wants you to, your soul is telling me it wants you more out there. Your soul wants to dance in the wheel of life. Your soul wants to do more. Your soul wants to express more. So if you felt held back with this Knight of Wands, there's going to be some kind of new insight coming in, as well as some kind of energy that inspires and uplifts you to move you forward. Your soul has completed, and that's very clear from this Fortune's Wheel or Wheel of Fortune and the spiral. And also the Justice card. There's a major karmic completion and culmination. You're probably finding yourself on a new timeline, maybe not even remembering things from your past or old identities, or not identifying with old roles or any roles. You're just showing up as is and just experiencing and expressing life. Like if you work with computers, you don't identify, I'm a computer tech. That's what you do. You're seeing the difference between who and what you are and what you do. The difference between who you are. You're a spiritual being, your spirit with a soul, your spiritual essence, you're infinite, you're an eternal with a soul, which is the design of who and how you are, who and how and the way you manifest on the earth plane and experience and express. What you do can align you to your soul expression. It's ways of expression, modes of expression. So many of you are getting that. There's a quantum leap, quantum jump, a quantum. I feel like the wheel has been turning, and now it's whoop, just like I said with that. If you put it in the comments, what is that? It's a firework You light it. Pinwheel, I think. Or there might be pinwheels in the circus or something too. All I see is that lighting, and it goes woo really quickly. And so there's something about you, I guess, fame, fortune, acclaim, that propels you forward in your life, propels you forward in your relationship. Most of you, I feel like it's having it all. It's like working, and then you meet the person and you date a little bit, and all of a sudden you're engaged, or you move in, or you get married and you move, or you start working together, and then all of a sudden it's everything. It's partnership, home, family, children. It's all of it. It's all lining up, and it's all lining up for it to come rather quickly for you. Okay, so there is some kind of quickening for you, soul story number 2, some kind of quantum leap, and it's based in love. It's based in self-expression. It's based on your connection to your soul alignment, and your connection to spirit. So your soul message is, look at what is coming through for you, and to trust, and to have the courage to keep moving forward, which means listen to your heart. Your soul wants you to listen to your heart. It's all aligning. You're already seeing it. Soul story number 2, you're already seeing some of it line up or be in alignment, or you're seeing the certain puzzle pieces put together. But it's about to all come together. Your soul wants you to know that. And there's no reason to push, your soul is saying. All that's needed is to step through, to follow through, and to have the courage to keep on, and to keep on listening to your own inner guidance, trusting your heart. All right. Radiant soul lights, your soul insights mantra affirmation is, as I trust my intuition from my soul and follow my heart, all that I love, all that I need, want, and desire is easily manifested for me. Thank you for the honor of tuning in with you. If you're staying for soul story number 3, wonderful. If not, and this is where we part. If you'd like to connect further with me, the information is in the description box below. Till next reading. I feel such an honoring energy here. Yeah, your path is very planned out. This is a very specific destiny is what I'm hearing. Even with the Justice card, this is a very specific destiny that is unfolding in divine timing, in your soul timing, is what your soul is saying through your higher self. It's all unfolding. All right, take good care. Till the next reading, keep shining. All right, soul story number 3. Hello. Let's see what is happening here. What is the message? Okay, what's interesting, I heard it's a tightrope, or I've been walking a tightrope. So some of you, things could be very constrained or limited, or they were, or you feel you're having to walk a tightrope. Some of you are perhaps feeling in between worlds. There's this in between. Is it in between relationships, jobs, career, in between lifestyle moves? There's something about being in between. So let's see what your soul has to say. What is the message? You've got the Queen of Water, so Queen of Cups. So this is also about intuition, trusting your intuition. Justice. Now that's interesting because soul story number 2 had the Justice card. Now with this one, I feel that you're guided towards what's best for you right now, soul story number 3. So your soul is really, you're very aligned to your soul and your spiritual essence, your spirit guide, spirit team. You're very intuitive. Maybe many of you are empaths as well. And again, there's this idea of breaking free, completing certain karmic situations Again, cause and effect, but also getting on a different timeline. So there's something new that you're going to be doing. Look at this, 4 of fire. Yeah, see, you completed a cycle. We do have the energies, of course, if we're looking for signs, which we don't really have to, but I can mention. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We've got Libra here. Of course, I'm doing the reading in the time of Libra. We've got the 4 of fire, 4 of wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But with that rainbow, something is complete. You're kind of sitting here looking, going, all right, that's done. That's complete. I don't want to do that anymore. That's done. So some of you maybe, there might be a certain job that your soul is saying, let that go. Don't push that so much. You don't have to say, I'm not doing this anymore. Many of you work for yourselves. You're entrepreneurial. There's a decided change in where you work for some of you, and some of you how you work. So your soul is saying, it's okay. Just let it go. Don't put the energy in that. There is decidedly something complete. It's over. Some of you, this could be divorce, separation. There is a legal, there's something with legalities here that's over. It's coming to completion. Could be contract signing, could be legal dealings of some sort. But you're showing up more on the periphery of it, is what I'm hearing, which I find is interesting. Coyote, the coyote, 12. So trickster energy, but the coyote is very resourceful. The 13 or 12 here. So there could be something you're reevaluating right now. Your soul is saying you don't have to reveal everything right now. If you forget something, that's okay. You don't have to say everything, or say everything you know, or say everything you're going to do. This is a time more to watch and learn and observe. And that's what she's doing. The Queen of Water, the Queen of Cups, is doing it by tuning or turning within to watch, to observe. And at the 4 of Wands, you do it by what is completed externally. Now, mind you, yes, it could be a lot of inner work and you have some kind of healing and big completion. But for many of you, this is something, and I really get on a career level or job, something's complete, something's over, or a way of living. Something is complete, something is over. And it's very intrinsic to who you are. You've identified with this way of being for quite a long time, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, 8 of Cups, so you're walking away. It's a narrow path for you right now, soul story number 3. It's a narrow path, but you're walking away. You're 5 of Wands. Persistent effort. Some of you may be creating something new, or going for a job, or doing something where you perceive there's a lot of competition. 5 of Wands to me, similar to 9 of Wands, is another one of my keep on keeping. It's strength. 5 of Wands, because after the 5 of Wands, you get to the 6 of Wands, of victory. The 5 of Wands says you're on the right track or path. You just have to stick to it. You just have to have the perseverance, the persistent effort, because to manifest on the earth plane does take effort. You want to build a ditch. It doesn't just happen by, wiggling your nose or saying, there it is. There's manual labor. So 4 of Pentacles, again, you've got the 4 of Fire, 4 of Pentacles. If you take those two together, it's the 8, which you have the 8 of Cups. So 8s, numerically, the energy of 8 has to do with karma, resolution, breaking a pattern, learning something new. It's also apprenticing. So you're learning something new. Something's completed, or you're starting it on a new level, but the new level is new. So even with justice, there's something that is complete. Something is over. So again, the idea with that 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Fire is there's something for you to be happy about in your achievement of your goals, something that you attained. You need to either be happy about it or celebrate yourself, but you also need to take a time out to observe or contemplate where you're going next. And look at this, 2 of Wands, and she's looking outdoors, outside, out the window. So this is about 2 of Wands. Dominion is about handling the energy or the circumstances well. Like you're handling it well. You're handling your life circumstances. Any obstacles at the 5 of Wands that come up, you're handling it well. You're on the right track, on the right path, but you do need to periodically take a breather or look and see what you've completed, just how far you've come, what you've gained, what you now know, what you now understand. So there needs to be pauses in the movement is what I'm hearing. Okay, now I'm hearing to put the Four of Pentacles in the center, and you've got the Two of Wands, the Ten of Swords. That's what I said, leaving something behind, an old pattern. Could be a family pattern, family of origin, that Ten of Swords, Ten of Air. There's something you're letting go of. And again, look at this is another contemplative card. And we've got two with the feminine. So it's the feminine aspect of being, of pausing, of meditation, of contemplation, of mindfulness, of waiting for the opening, connecting to the cosmic womb of the all that is. Like, okay, I did this, I completed this. What's next? Your soul is saying you need to allow this. Seven of Wands. Courage. Courage to move forward. But look at the courage is from within, that you don't have to do a lot. There's a lot that's being put in order for you. Your soul wants you to know that this is a time for you to pause a bit. Certain action you may not be able to take right now, and that's okay, because a lot is happening on an inner level. Oh, but going forward, see, moving forward. So you are moving forward. If you have felt stuck, you're not stuck. You're moving forward in a different way than you thought. And exploration. So it will help you, your soul is saying, to move forward is to explore. Again, look at this. Look, contemplate. Contemplate. Seven of Wands, contemplate, meditate, journal, go within, contemplate, meditate. Contemplate, observe at the Four of Wands. Something's completed, something's over. Contemplate, meditate at the Queen of Cups. Check in on your feelings. Is there emotional fulfillment in what you want to do? This is the time to look at what emotionally fulfills you, and that's the direction. Even if you're doing a bridging job or bridging career and you're going into something else, you can start integrating more of what feels right for you, what feels life-enhancing, what feels fulfilling, what feels like a fit. But this is a time to explore other realms, whether in your mind, through ideas, through visioning. I would do an ideas book right now. Write out your ideas. This is whether to explore, is it online? Is it doing research? Is it exploring different ways of being, different opportunities, different circumstances? So you will be making a decision, your soul is saying, but right now it's about winding down, recognizing something's complete, something's over. Now, I just got a message. I feel most of this is like circumstance, situation, career, moving forward in one's life, lifestyle. Some of you, it could be completing so a new relationship can come in. Some of you, I do feel with that Four of Fire, Four of Wands, very small amount of you, but I feel like there could have been a marriage or something went to a next level and you're like, now what? Yes, that's what I see here. Okay. The coyote. Okay, that's why. This is what I see. See the Four of Fire. So some of you attained a goal that you've been working on, or whether it's a relationship or job, career, or something like. So you've attained a goal that took a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of courage, and you're like, now the coyote. That's the trickster energy. It's like, now what? See, sometimes we're so caught in our building, striving, or I want this, or I want to be with this person, or you're working out issues in a relationship, and now it's fine. Now there's a status quo. Something's complete. You're no more striving. You got it. You attained your goal. Now what? You got to wait for that next thing to come in, the now what. Your soul is saying you have to let the now what unfold. Many of you are trying to push something new, but you're not sure what you want to do. And so you have to be okay with that. You have to be honest with yourself. Like, I don't know. I'm okay. I'm pretty safe. I'm secure. I have enough in my life. I want more, but how do I do it? How do I get it? Or what is it? Is there more? Or what do I do now that I attain this? So you're looking out. You have to take the time to explore. Oh, pretty powerful. Take the time to explore is what I'm hearing. And some of it is looking within, and some of it is through people or situations. This wants to come out. Oh my gosh, I love it. Wisdom, mindful wisdom. Create inner harmony. So this is whatever challenges have befalled you, this is about creating inner harmony in your life to move forward. So you have a step, you have to contemplate, you have to take a breath and look and see, well, I did this, I attained this, oh, this was good. You have to acknowledge yourself. You have to take a breather right now. You are moving forward. And look at your wisdom. What did you learn from what you've gone through? Soul story number 3. Your soul said, what did you learn? What did we learn? So this is a dialogue between your little self and higher self, your soul. What did you learn? Did you learn where you want to go or what you want to do and don't want to do? What did you learn about you? What did you learn about life? And you'll know when it's time to move forward. Your soul is saying, I'll let you know through your higher self. You'll know. You'll start seeing things move forward. So if you've been feeling stuck, you're not stuck. There is movement, but for many of you, it's an inner movement. It's a time of contemplation. It's a time of completion to begin at a new level, to go forward. So this is all about completing. And every new level we move into the seeker explorer mode. You know, so maybe classes or reading something, whatever you want to explore right now, whatever you want to try, is to do that just with openness. Have the courage to do that. The 7 of Wands. The solar plexus is lit up here. I don't know if you can see the light, but the solar plexus is lit up. So you're feeling good about yourself, comfortable. But something's completed, something's over, and you have to let it be to fill back up. The inspiration will be coming to you. And that's the trickster energy, the coyote. We get what we want, but then do we want it? Or now we strive and we get what we want, and now what? Oh God, that happened already. So, or we don't get what we want, or we get what we want and we realize that's not what we want. That's also the coyote medicine. We don't get what we want, and then we realize, oh, actually this is better than what I wanted. So you're in that phase because your soul wants to move forward with more soul-centered living, more soul expression, more soul experience, more fulfilling experience for you. So that requires the aspect of you, which I call our avatar, what we see, our denser physical body, you know, the personality essence, the body part of us, has to do a bit of a review right now to assess, acknowledge where you've been and where you are now and what you want, and to move forward, because you are going forward. There is a path for you. You are moving forward, soul story number 3. But you have to acknowledge what has been completed to see now what you genuinely want to do, the soul is saying. Your soul is saying, let's look and see what we genuinely want to do now and move forward this way. So your soul insights mantra or affirmation is, I explore realms within and without. I create my reality from my soul abundantly. Yes. Wow. Trust your inner wisdom. There's something here about the inner wisdom. All right, soul story number 3, or anybody that stayed through the whole reading, the unfolding, a wonderful unfolding. Thank you so much for being present, being here with me. I'd love to know how this resonates with you, if it inspires you, guides you, as well as your own personal story of how this is unfolding. How has your soul been unfolding? And how does this fit in as awareness on your path, for your path. All right, radiant lights, until next time, continue to shine bright.